Hello? Hello? Oh, good. It's working on YouTube as well, yeah. I think I figured out why the YouTube stream wasn't working all these times. It's because I had to repaste the key every time. Hello? We have returned. This time I'm trying a different time of the day to see what time zone stuff does. Okay. Just getting things. And put this out and here. Okay. Hello. It is I, Draws, of ArtCatDraws, here to do more animation and silly drawings. I have a lot that I need to get done today, so I probably am going to be streaming for a good while. Okay. I think I'm going to just do some doodles for now, just to warm up and like give people a chance to like come in, say hi. Then I'll actually get into the animation. Because I do have a lot that I need to do. Okay. Yeah, I just kind of want to do some silly drawings for now. I just doodle some silly expression for a little bit. I'm just trying to find something to like draw and doodle to warm up. And then I'll get into animating. Hello. Hello, Al. Did you, like, just wake up or something? Knowing what time it is up over on your end? Nice. Currently, I'm just doodling and warming up a bit. Getting in the drawing groove. But I'm probably going to be streaming for quite a while today because I have to get this animation done. I have a lot that I still need to do. Yeah. Depending on how long you stay for, I get a feeling some friends are probably going to hop on if you want to say hi. Oh, hello. Welcome to the stream. If you're wondering what I am working on, I am in a animation class in college, and I'm currently working on my final assignment. How's it going? It's going great. I have to finish this assignment by this coming Monday, so I'm just like streaming as I work and hanging out with everyone in chat. So welcome, welcome. I'm always excited to talk with new friends. I also might have some friends join me later on call, just to have like extra voices to chat with. But yeah, it's going good.
It's going good.
Speaking of a friend, that jump scared me. I didn't hear you join the call.
You sickened me.
You startled me.
Unbelievable. It's Troisif again. Hello,
It's
chat.
Troisif. Hello. Hello, Troisif. Welcome to the stream.
Hello, hello. What's going on in there?
Well, on the Twitch chat, Al says hi.
Alice?
Yeah. Earth to Al.
Earth to Al.
Yeah.
Hello, Al. What do you think you're doing? Because you're not streaming in Discord anymore.
Me?
I can't see what you're. Yes, you.
You know what you could do if you want to
I
see what
am.
I'm doing.
I'm watching your stream on YouTube, but we got stream delay.
Oh, I see. I see how it is.
I'm watching it in YouTube. You're getting the viewer.
Okay. Yeah. Here, let me. There you go. Now you can watch me on Discord and on YouTube.
Of course, of course. That's how you have to do it.
Oh, Scaffy, how is it going? Oh wait, I already responded to that comment. Sorry. Yeah. I'm working on my animation.
I can't believe you do that.
I mean that is entirely the reason as to why I'm here.
I can't believe this.
Well, you best start believing.
I best start believing at a time like this.
At a
in
time
moments like this,
at,
you want me to believe?
At 7:12 p.m. or 7:12 a.m. if you're Al.
Unbelievable. I can't believe that you would do this to me specifically after everything we've been through.
Who, me or?
Yes, you.
Okay. Actually, if you're watching the thing that I'm doing right now.
Yes.
This shot that I have here, I need to animate the paw. Like, this shot is supposed to be like a paw is like pressing into. Well, because what's technically happening here, which is shown here, is that Cat's paw is pressing into Draws' leg, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted this shot to be, it kind of like shows like the paw like pressing into the screen basically.
Yes.
And I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I was curious if you had any suggestions as to how I might animate this part.
Give me 1 second. My dad is calling me.
Okay then. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do this shot.
I returned.
Well, my current thought is it kind of like, it shows like a shadow and then it kind of just like expands almost like it's like pressing against glass, or probably glass is what I would visually have it be. Also, hello Toffee, I see that you wanted to jump on my lap again.
Oh, it's the reformed racist.
No, we don't need to bring back that lore.
It's
Just because
Toffee's
he
lore.
just because Toffee didn't like you the first time that he met you.
He was racist, but now he's not.
Okay.
He's chill now.
Okay.
He's reformed.
Toffee, no. Don't go after the screen. That's only going to push the allegations further.
I guess for the paw print, I wouldn't like have it fully drawn. If you want to give the impression that's like being pressed into something soft like your leg.
Okay.
Let's say.
Music.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
I thought it was
stuff
on
like
loop.
this. Oh yeah, you gotta play the dementia track.
Okay, I will only play the Dementia soundtrack if I don't get copyright struck.
How can
So,
we find out if you get struck?
I mean, I know a way that I can find out, but I don't want to try it. I already did that once where I did a stream where I played music in the background of it, and then afterwards, my YouTube site at least was riddled with copyright claims. Thankfully, it said none of them were like actually gonna cause a problem. I just couldn't monetize that stream, but like that was a little spooky.
Unbelievable. I tried looking at the Creative Commons and it just said, all rights reserved, which
It's not promising.
yeah, not promising. And I just bluntly like researched, can you play the Mentis track on stream? And it didn't give me anything.
Okay, so you were saying have it be, rather than an outline, it's kind of almost like shadow, or what were you trying to get to with that?
Let me see. Okay, you see Discord?
Let me see if I can get this to work. Hang on a sec. Pop it out. And now I have your stream.
Yay. Okay.
We get to learn.
Yeah. For something like this, you wouldn't fully outline it. Like, obviously, you have, like, the main silhouette. But then, like, choose, like, one edge to outline, and then let the rest be implied with shadow.
Okay. Was I on the right track with doing this? But
with how it's moving, yeah, you're on the right track. You just don't want it to be a full outline.
Okay, so
the movement's good. The movement's good.
Rather than it being
Where can I find the Creative Commons for this?
Coffee really is just like completely zonked on my lap.
It would be so funny if you streamed for the entire duration of Ever at the End of Time.
It would be really funny, but only if it's safe to do. I feel like that's not quite working. Okay, so you were saying... keep forgetting that I'm like not used to, how do I say it? Like, I'm very used to drawing just outlines of stuff and like cartoony things, so this kind of thing is like tripping me up. This is why I need to do style studies in the future. I'm gonna just, yeah, I'm gonna start
Okay,
over.
it wouldn't be as an exclusive license, so it wouldn't be stream safe. Not for YouTube at the very least.
It wouldn't be stream safe. Okay,
Yeah, it wouldn't be stream safe, unfortunately.
that's fine. Oh well, what a tragedy.
Man, I can't give your chat dementia.
Nope, unfortunately not.
Unbelievable.
Is it safe
What's
on
even the point?
Twitch?
Which is just actually would need to like really learn the terms of service on Twitch, because I think Twitch is just a lot more lenient with music. Because on like Twitch, people
it would be
will
funny to do a
react
Twitch only
to stuff like that.
stream where we work late into the night for us and then listen to the Dementia soundtrack.
Yep, Let me look up Twitch's rules on playing music. Okay. I think Twitch's rules, basically Twitch has the same like general rules where this sort of stuff is kind of out of their hands. It's just like, yeah, make sure you have the proper licenses and stuff, otherwise that's on you. It just seems that Twitch just is a lot more forgiving. It's like a lot more lenient compared to YouTube, which will just blast you.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen like Twitch streamers like react to new songs that come out, and I'm not sure if they grab the license to do that, but
I get a feeling like probably not in a lot of cases.
yeah.
I can't imagine reaction channels having a very easy time with that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they're like a really big channel. Okay, how am I doing so far? Oh, you're still on my stream. Ah, oh no.
You.
Yeah, me?
The line weight's good.
Okay.
Yep.
So is this more or less what you're trying to say? I mean, I know I still need to improve it
Kind
some,
of,
but
I
like,
guess, yeah. It's mainly just like you don't need to have the entire thing outlined. Only some of it needs to be. Yep. Small edge, yeah, like that. And then the rest of that can be applied with shading.
oh, with shading.
Mhm.
I see. Problem is that I'm not quite at the coloring shading stage, so it's
Then
like
you're just gonna have to let that sit for a bit.
either that or I could try to render this shot right now.
No, you do things in order.
My order that I've been doing things is per scene.
You sicken me.
So
if you're not coloring now, you don't need to color now.
It's true. But what if?
But nothing.
But what if I did?
But nothing, ma'am.
But
You
what if
don't
I?
need to be
But what if
common
I
right
did?
now. This can be the ugly phase of the paw. You can just let it sit for a bit as you animate
No, it
everything
can't be
else.
ugly. It's not allowed to be ugly.
Yes, it is. That's how it's meant to
No.
be. That's how it's gotta be.
I'm not doing this right. I think now that I'm actually getting the rest of the paw in, it's looking better. I'm imagining the vision a little bit easier, at least. Okay.
I can't believe you now.
What?
You have a new character model.
What do you mean?
You have a new character model.
Oh, you mean this guy? This silly guy?
Yes.
What's new about this?
It's gonna be new. You're gonna have to update things. It means I
What
have to
about
draw
this
you
is
differently.
new?
Look at it. Your hair is different now.
I mean, it's the
Even
same
your
as
color palette's
this.
different. That's new too.
That's true. I mean, like, this part is definitely new.
You got a new character model, which means I have to draw you different. I got
I
so used to
like,
drawing you the
I
specific
really
way.
like the square top of the hair, and then it's like a little bit more bubbly, and then down here, it's... Oh boy, I don't like how this sub-view thing has different shortcuts than the actual thing. Down here, rather than just being a smooth thing, it actually bubbles one more time before the middle bit.
I can't believe you would do this.
Yeah. I like
And
it.
now you're gonna have to update your PNG tuber thingy.
Exactly. I was intending to update my PNG tuber anyway. That was the plan.
I can't believe you.
I can't believe that you can't believe me. You
Man,
wouldn't just take my word for it? How could you?
unbelievable.
You really don't trust me that
How
much?
many how many times are you gonna update your character model? Are you gonna update your
Every
character
time
model
I
when the
draw
prophecy is
them.
fulfilled?
Every time I draw them, they're gonna look different.
It's
And I'm
gonna be
gonna
updated when the
update it
prophecy
every
is
time.
fulfilled?
Sure. Chat knows about the prophecy too, by the way.
They know about the prophecy, you showed
Yeah,
them
I
the prophecy?
informed them. I informed them and I showed them the drawings.
Yes. They know what's to come.
They know of what I have been cursed with. They have been cursed with the knowledge of what I have been cursed with. And if anyone in chat does not know what we are referring to, had to be there.
Man.
Mayhaps someday I will revisit, perhaps when more progress in the prophecy has occurred.
So how far do you think you're gonna get today?
Today?
Because you have till today. Because you have till Monday to
I
complete
have today,
this.
tomorrow, and the first half of Monday to get it done. So my goal for today, definitely get this shot done. And then these shots, I think, are what I'm gonna focus on. The shots with like cat hopping up on their lap, I might work on today. And then I know that I need to get this whole sequence done where it like spreads up their body. I just know that for some reason I'm like struggling to envision it. I have a reference video, so maybe I'll try using that video for it. I don't know when I'll get to it. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Okay, so I'm kind of doing this in reverse here. So this being like the most pressed down frame.
Mhm.
I'm gonna pause the timer. This would be, wait. As it like as it like, because it's like in reverse, so in this case it would be like lifting out. It would like thin like this first, and then with the next frame, would it stay the same shape, but the lines define less of the shape, or would it get smaller?
The shape would get smaller because that's how like that's how that would work. The
It's
shape gets
squishy.
smaller as it lifts off.
Okay.
Yep, lines get thinner and the shape gets smaller.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to reverse the order of these frames. I just already have these frames in front, so I was just drawing this. Okay, yeah, so it like gets smaller. And I would assume like also defining less of it.
Yes.
Yeah, until this would be like the last frame. And then that. Yeah, which this would also be read as it pressing into fabric or like into your leg, right? So it like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I can see that now that I've done all the frames. And then you're saying that I should do like shading.
Yeah.
I wonder how that would look. Let's remove these frames. Come on, there we go. Yeah, it like presses down in. I think. Should. Do you think there should be like, did you draw like lines as if it was like stretching fabric or something?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Dorixie. You know, I eated food and I'm no longer exploding the chat. Hello.
And is that a timer in the upper right-hand corner of your screen?
Yes, of which I had paused because it was about to go off saying I should take a break.
Kat, can you believe this? She's still out here taking breaks.
Yeah.
Man.
In fact, it's going off right now. I gotta take 5 minutes.
No, you don't.
You know what that means, Troy.
man.
It means I sip you water.
I can't believe you do this.
You gotta stay hydrated.
No, you don't.
Yes. In fact, it's very good for you to be hydrated.
Chat, don't listen to her.
Yeah. Dirksey gets it. Troy, you gotta entertain us.
I can't believe it.
It's your responsibility, Troy.
You want to entertain chat? Pull up the video. Pull up my stream right now.
Also on the
I'm
YouTube chat, hello to. I'm gonna say Ty, THAI Ty. Hello over there. What am I planning to draw? So the thing that I am planning to draw is I am working on a animation assignment for my animation class. So I have this like whole sequence that I storyboarded out and have to have done by the end of my... Well, I have to have it done by my due date, so like... which is this Monday, so I'm working on it this weekend. And why not stream it? So I have character walks up the stairs. I still need to finish this end bit because it's a little bit wrong. I also need to render this part. Maybe I'll do that today because it doesn't have the details. Place their bag here and camera pans to look at the mirror. It cuts to them looking at the mirror, which is like slowly zooms in, and it like starts to glitch. Actually, I'm gonna hit play, maybe it'll load. Well, this might take a sec. I'm gonna hit cancel. Essentially, like they look at the mirror, but their appearance starts to like glitch and distort until it like continuously distorts, and then they reach up, press their hand against the mirror. Wow, it's really glitchy. I'm gonna close some other things real quick. Okay, that helped. Yeah, it glitches, but the glitching
How many
then
Chrome
spreads onto
tabs do you
them.
have open?
Good question. Essentially, like, the glitching spreads onto them, and then they start to panic. And that's about as far as we are right now. I do actually have a fair few tabs open. Let me... That should be okay, actually. There you go. Currently, I'm trying to draw this part where the cat snaps them out of it by representing a paw pressing into their leg. Oh, you know what I could do is a test for that. So, Troy, would you say that it should be like a shadow? Kind of like this?
Yes.
Okay. Since this is just the storyboard, I'm messing with something very simple to make it possibly look like what it might look like when it's done. Also, Doriski, I am jealous of your pasta and very much would like to have some. Mayhaps I shall make some pasta later. That sounds really good. Also, Troy, I guess you'll be happy to know that I didn't exactly take a break here, did I?
Of course.
Yeah. But for everyone else, you should always make sure to take
No, you
breaks
shouldn't.
because
Don't
it's good
listen
for
to
you.
it.
It's good for you. You don't want to stress your body. It's not good to overdo it. Okay. So, Troy, you're saying that it should look something like this.
Yeah.
And then how would I add the, like, fabric pressing in?
Um. I mean, gradually. So
Okay,
you see
so
my
like
stream?
final? Yeah.
Yeah. So it would, when you first start out, it would just be something like small, and then as the frames go on, you just add more, like that.
Okay, so just like little bits.
I'd have them like for the ones. I feel like it just visually looks better if they all emanate from like the same area.
Okay.
So all of them sort of like face kind of do that.
Okay. So if it starts in the middle, technically. So would it look kind of like this? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so kind of like that.
Kind of. Hold up. Maybe not. Okay, that's what it is.
Huh?
Make the make the little fabric thingies shorter because the cat wouldn't press in that much.
Oh, so don't have it end with it as long as it is?
Yeah.
So now it's... Maybe? Also realizing that this shouldn't take too long to happen. So I'm going to check timing. I've hit the point in the animation where trying to render it is always going to take like a solid minute.
Man.
Oh well. What do you think you're doing, Troy?
I don't know, what do you think I'm doing?
Good question. What does it look like you're doing? Guess we'll never know because it tabbed out. There we go. There we go.
What does it look like I'm doing?
It looks like you're drawing a skeleton. Perhaps a skeleton of a certain character that you tend to draw quite a lot that was designed by myself.
Maybe. You might be onto something there. I'll be back in just a second. I need to throw something away.
I'm trying to figure out the timing for this. Maybe I don't need as many frames. Maybe.
I'm back.
Oh. He has returned.
I returned. What's going on in chat?
Okay.
What's chat saying?
That you're not entertaining enough. That you aren't
Unbelievable.
entertaining enough.
I can't believe this. I have to throw something away.
You should have stayed on stream for that. Yeah. Dirksy says, I'm in the chat now. Troy, where is it? And by it, I'm assuming the entertainment.
Is your cat in the background?
Oh, no. No, the biscuit. They want to know where the
The
biscuit,
biscuit.
is, Troy. Troy, where's the biscuit? Dorixie demands it. Biscuit, you say? You know where they live? Where is it, Troy? I mean, I can bring the biscuit onto screen. The conditional biscuit. The biscuit. It is here. It is here. We have the biscuit. Biscuit is here. It has always been here. Invisible, and yet just out of reach. It's not the same. Yeah, I know it's not the same. But Troy's not driving right now, so how is he gonna get biscuit? Unless Troy, you could DoorDash.
Well, absolutely not.
You could DoorDash biscuit for chat.
I
And
ironically
for me,
never used
actually.
DoorDash in my life.
Download the DoorDash app now.
No, never.
So that chat can get biscuit, Troy.
Consider. Listen, I get that I do owe chat a biscuit, but it's the
That's
principle.
true.
I'm not ordering.
True.
I'm not using DoorDash or Grubhub or any of those types of apps.
I mean, I suppose you could just grab your keys. It's not just chat, Troy. It's Dorixie. Dorixie specifically.
I don't owe Dorixie anything.
But they're in chat right now.
Well, it doesn't matter because I don't
the rat
owe
in your walls.
them anything. They don't get biscuit. Specifically them.
Specifically them. Even if they're in chat?
Mm-hmm.
But
they know what they did.
The little guy on your head.
They know what they did.
Dorixie, what did you do? If they claim that you know, what is it that you know that you did? I don't know. Troy, I don't think he knows.
They know. Don't listen to them. They're lying.
What did they do, Troy?
They know.
I don't think I need to get it. I don't think I want to get in the middle, in between this. I mean, Dorixie, there is a solution here. A solution that's not being considered. It's you could join us on stream, Drixie. You could join us here, and you could confront Troy yourself. But your pasta, eat the pasta on stream. And I actually really want pasta now. Oh, you're still making it? Make it on stream. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I just now animated this shot of like a paw print pressing into the screen, which represents this part. Like it shows this, which is what snaps them out. And then it goes to the cat like jumping onto their lap. That's what I'm working on right now. Actually, you know what I should do? I think I'm gonna move back over here.
Heyo, it's Loopy Server again.
Oh, Loopy Server, hello. Hello, Loopy Server. How are you doing? I'm still grinding away on my animation. I think what I'm gonna do actually is I'm going to work on this. And well, I was going to say something, but I lost my train of thought. Very well. Wait, okay. Popeye's biscuit, my beloved. Yeah. Unfortunately, Troy still has not gotten us biscuit. We've waited for so long, and yet... Astrid, hello! Hello, Astrid. Can I get a shout out? That depends entirely on what I'm shouting out. Oh, I see. see. You're animator, perhaps? You make animated shorts? Oh, that's cool. Astrid. Your channel looks really
Astrid,
cute.
ooh.
Just subscribed. Nice. I will have to watch some of your videos later. Okay. For now, however, I need to figure out how I am going to animate this. Yes, I do. I have a drawing monitor that I draw on, and I use the software called Clip Studio Paint, which is, it's primarily a drawing software, but it does have a timeline feature down here. It's a pretty good software for animating, especially if you have the EX version like I do up there. But it's also like not that expensive of a software if you're looking for something for your computer. Like drawing on iPad. I know that for iPad, obviously there's Procreate for like drawing and stuff, which it's not bad for. It's a good software for drawing. When it comes to animating, though, it has a very limited amount of options. However, I do know that there are applications called ToonSquid and Flip-a-Clip that both have good options for animating on the iPad if you're looking for something. Oh, like a drawing pad? Sorry, I thought you said like an iPad. Yeah, my thing is, it's literally a monitor that I draw on. It's called a Huion Canvas. Flip-a-Clip is hard. Yeah, I tried using Flip-a-Clip. I used to use an iPad for a while, and I found Flip-a-Clip to be a little bit difficult to work with. Oops. Yeah, I use like a drawing monitor like this, which I have my hand on and I like can draw with like my keyboard on the side. They are very nice, these like drawing monitors are, but they're not necessary. Having like the little like slate that you can draw on that like connects to your actual computer monitor is also good. It just takes a little bit of getting used to. Dang. Yeah, I definitely remember back in the day when I was just learning how to animate and I was messing with like stuff using my iPad. You can certainly do it. I just eventually invested into a desktop and have my current setup now. But you really can animate with anything from anywhere.
Alt right motion. I haven't heard of that one.
Use alt-right motion. It's for me. Oh, that's cool. I also have not heard of it, but I don't doubt that if it works for you, it is I mean, like, use whatever thing that works for you, is what I was trying to say. Like, for example, I use Clip Studio, which is not optimized for animation whatsoever, but I'm used to it and have become very skilled with it. So it's less to do with the actual software itself and more so to do with what you invest into, like what you invest your time and skills into. I completely agree with that. I strongly dislike Photoshop, and have found Clip Studio to be just such a delight to work with that I can't not use it. I'm so, like, embarrassed to admit that I invested a bunch of money. Like, I saved a lot of money up to buy a high-quality professional animation software called, where is it? Called TV Paint. And I have it. I am yet to have used it for anything. And I feel bad that I haven't learned how to use it yet and really should take the time to, but like I'm so used to Clip Studio that I just have like not tried learning anything else because I'm just really familiar with it.
For reference, TV Paint is the animation software that James Baxter prefers, if you know anything about him.
Yeah, he has a lot of videos on how to use it. It's also a industry standard software in France, which is interesting. Basically, places other than the US, they will use it sometimes. I think it'd be awesome if Clip Studio became an industry standard for animation. But unfortunately, that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. Yeah. It's always worth making sure to share with others that it's not the software, it's always what you work with. Although some softwares can definitely do things that others can't. Like, you can make pretty cool animations using, like, just regular regular Procreate, but you obviously will be limited in other ways.
Alright, chat, I have to pop off for a bit. Hopefully I'll be able to come back on a bit later.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, it was nice seeing you, hanging out. Oh, what's that? Hold on. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to do multiple passes here. That is probably going to be the goal. Let's try it. No, sure, yeah, that's fair. See, oh, that's nice. Dirksy, do you want to join me in call? Now that you potentially have your pasta? Oh yeah, for Astrid, for context, I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch, but I'm yet to get the two chats to be merged together. How dare he leave us the audacity? Yeah. Do you want to do my dishes? I mean, I could drive over there later and do your dishes if you want me to. I don't live that far. How dare he leave us the audacity? I know, right? He better, if he comes back later, he better come back with biscuits. I'm glad you guys get it. The audacity. Yeah, of course. Yeah. You guys see what I have to deal with every day. That could work. Okay. Wait, did my music restart? Has it really been that long? Yes, it did. Interesting. Oh, you like my OC? Thank you. Yeah, I like them too. They're very silly. This OC is this OC here, as well as the PNG tuber here. The biscuit in the corner. Yeah, the story with the biscuit is Troy, who just left. He was on call with us and was also driving and stopped at a Popeyes and on stream ordered food. So we were all demanding things of him. Myself, another friend, and Chat were all demanding things, and Chat really wanted a biscuit. And he didn't get it for us. And so we're still waiting on the biscuit. So to satiate everyone, I gave us a little biscuit, which appears conditionally when asked. It's silly. Yeah. We all want the biscuit, to be honest. We're still waiting. Someday. One of these days, we will get biscuit. That day is not today, not yet. But someday. Maybe. But yeah, this character is Draws, who represents me. Wait. This character is the character Draws, who represents me, and then there's also two other characters that live in my channel called Art and Cat. Together, all three of them create my channel name. It's a very not intuitive thing that I did, which is have my account be called ArtCatDraws and have there be three characters whose names are Art, Cat, and Draws, because everyone will look at it and assume that my name is like Art Cat or like Cat, and no one has been able to on their own piece together that my name is Draws. But at this point, I'm kind of like leaning into that as a bit of a joke. I might even make videos where my character gets mistakenly called ArtCat when their name is Draws. Because that happens to me way too often. Well, yeah. Okay. Should do that? Yeah, I probably will. One of the things that I enjoy doing on my channel is I animate skits of these three characters, like just living together, as well as storytime animations and stuff. I have a lot of plans for this summer. I have a couple storytime videos I want to make, and I also have videos that are like original skits of these three characters, getting into different shenanigans. Or drawing. I love how you're drawing Bryce together every time. I'm a little confused what drawing Price together means. But I appreciate the compliment, if that was one. My bad. Pieces. Together every time. Yeah, when I animate, I usually do it in like passes. So like what I'm doing right now, I am probably going to animate just this, what I've just drawn, for all of these frames. That way I can focus on like the hair and the head. And then I'll go with a second pass and do the body. Love how they piece together, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I might be able to be sneaky about this, depending on how I animate it. I'm gonna start by drawing just the first frame as best as I can, and I might be able to duplicate this frame and save myself from drawing a bunch. That would be nice. I have hunger that only biscuits can satisfy, yes. Oh, you gotta go? Well, it was nice to have you on for a little bit. But I shall see you hopefully sometime in the future. I shall be streaming for a while today and tomorrow. I always enjoy any company I can get while streaming. Also, Durigsky, the way how you phrased what you just said only reminds me of llamas with hats. I can't help but feel that you were referencing that. To which I greatly appreciate it. Yeah. Dorksy, I just want you to know that you making pasta has made me greatly crave pasta, and I now have not been able to stop thinking about it for like the last 20 minutes. And it's all your fault. It's entirely your fault. I just want you to know what you have done to me. And you're not even sharing. I mean, that's true actually. Yeah, you could in fact come and share. I would take you up on that. You could share. You could learn how to share. Yeah. Sharing is caring, you know? Imagine if you came over and you shared the pasta with me, but you didn't share any with Troy. What if you gave me the pasta, but you didn't share it with Troy? You could share it with me in the chat, just not him. Oh, true. I would probably perish from the cheese. Troy gets no pasta? Yeah. He knows what he did. Yeah, like how you're perishing right now because you also are lactose intolerant. Or I guess you're lactose intolerant, I have a dairy allergy. They're not the same thing. I still find it very amusing how many people who are lactose intolerant disregard the fact that they have that and still proceed to consume as much dairy as physically possible. Did I draw this the way I thought I did? Yes. Okay. Oh. That beeth my timer. I think I shall actually listen to the timer this time and take a very short break for, like, well, 5 minutes. I shall be back in like 5 minutes. Don't listen to it, but what if I have to use the bathroom? No. No, but what if I have to use the bathroom? What if I... Brakes are lame, but I see how it is. I see that Troisif has gotten to you all very well. Well, I'm still gonna run off for like a minute, so I will be right back. Bathroom can wait. No, unfortunately it could not. I do try to stay hydrated, but there's a consequence to staying hydrated. Troy gets no pasta. Okay. Printed burlap. Ah, yes. Well, we will not be doing that printed. I still need to figure out how to ban... I'm trying to think, wait a minute, actually. I don't know. Skilly Wi-Fi. Hello, Skilly. How goes it? I beeth animating. Currently, I am taking the detailed version of this drawing that I just made, and I'm just duplicating it, match the keyframes that I have, but then once I have that, I will add, like, secondary effects like hair bouncing and stuff. Good, just doing a Lego animation in Blender. Oh, that's so cool! I've seen those kind of things before. They're really very cool. And something that is very outside of my skill set. That's really cool, though. Oh, hello, Toffee. I have a cat on my lap now. A visitor, if you will. Yes, hi, kitty. You're very silly. Yeah, I see you. Okay, I see. This cat wants pets. You shall get pets. Smush the kitty. Okay. When does it usually take you to finish one of your animated skits? It depends. Obviously, it depends on like how long the skit is and different things, and also like how rendered it is, like how much effort I put in. Typically it can take anywhere from a week to 2 weeks on a shorter skit that's maybe like 10 to 15 seconds long. If it's longer than that, then who knows? I'd say usually about 2 weeks. It really depends on what it is and like how much time I have to do it. I think honestly, it's the main example of an original skit that I've made, which took me about a month to make, if I recall. Let me see if I can get it up real quick. It was this video. I'm gonna pause it. This video, which is about a minute long, and it took me about a month. So I think like 30 seconds is maybe like 2 weeks worth of effort. It still depends. Oh, this is actually 30 seconds here. Yeah, if I recall, this took me maybe like 2 to 3 weeks to a month, something like that. But it still depends on like what the thing is and how much time I'm putting into it. Like this thing that I'm making is about the same like level of like quality and effort as I would do in other things. But since I only have like 2.5 days left, this is gonna take me 2 days because I don't have a choice. From whatever point I'm at the moment that I have as far as time goes. Animation is a weird thing because it really just depends on a ton of factors. Oops. There we go. Animation certainly does take a good bit of time, though. That is for sure. this is going to take a lot. Don't worry, I'll invent a pill that'll make you animate 10,000 times faster down 30 seconds. I think there already is a pill like that. It's called Adderall, also known as meth light. Jokes aside, though, I do have what some would call ADHD and have considered getting, how do we say, diagnosed so that I might get medicated. Unfortunately, I don't know exactly how legal that would be. Do I really have to draw every single frame, or do I? not saying a lot. I'm like concentrating on this. Um, it's like get into, or is it something that you just aren't interested in? Um, Okay, so the thing that got me into animation was storytime animators like Jaden Animations or like Odd Ones Out or especially Let Me Explain Studios, if you've ever heard of them. They would of course all make like storytime videos and like share little like fun stories from their life and different things. And I really enjoyed watching their kind of I really enjoyed watching their videos growing up. And I think it was Let Me Explain Studios did one of her Q&A videos where she was asked a whole bunch of questions, and one of them was like how she got into animation and different stuff for herself, and she explained that she actually went to college to become an animator because she wanted to do animation as a career. And when I saw that video, I thought it was very interesting because it had never occurred to me that animating could be like a career that I could pursue in college. And I was also at the age of like late high school, like I was like building up to college and I was starting to think about that, like what am I gonna do? What is my degree gonna be? And when I saw that video, I was like, huh, I could be an animator, which that idea appealed to me because I liked drawing and always wished that there's some like practical something that I could do with my art, but I had never figured out anything that I could do with that. So when I saw this video where someone was like, oh yeah, by the way, you can go to college to do this kind of thing, I just decided that I wanted to try pursuing it. The last few years of high school into like the first year of college, I bought Clip Studio Paint. I learned how to animate, and as a way of like practicing and learning how to animate, I started making videos as like a excuse to make stuff. I figured like, well, I might as well try making like fun little like memes and skits and audios, and that started to turn into storytime videos and like more like in-depth things. And now I'm at the point where I legitimately want to make storytime videos and like original stories and that kind of stuff. Whether I actually get to that point, who knows? If YouTube and like content creation stuff doesn't work out for me, I am going to college for a reason. But honestly, I would love to be a content creator like those people that I grew up watching. I think it would be very cool. This summer, I definitely intend on making a number of storytime animations and like skits and stuff, which, who knows, maybe that will actually help me like take off a little bit. If I could do this kind of thing for a living, I think that would be really cool. So yeah, I basically just found something that I enjoyed doing through seeing other people do it and then realizing that I could do the same. And then I tried doing it, and I enjoyed it a lot, it being animating, and slowly realized that this is something I wanted to do for a living. So yeah, that's more or less how I got into animating, was through that kind of stuff. And there's also the little added bit of like, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do for college. to make it into the animation industry, I would probably like storyboard artist. Yeah, storyboarding is actually very fun. I would have to agree with you. I have similarly thought, like, realistically, if I was to be working in the industry, what do I think would be the most practical area for me to work in? It would probably be storyboarding. It's also a very diverse skill to have. Like, if you can storyboard in, like, the way that people need you to be able to in, like, the industry, you can work in more than just animations. You can actually work in live-action films, too, because directors will sometimes hire storyboard artists to figure out camera angles and shots and, like, get, like, a feel for, like, the pacing, so that they don't have to do as many, like, recordings with actors, especially when those actors are expensive. Like, Lord of the Rings, for example, had storyboard artists that would board out each of the different scenes. And, once they figured out the pacing, then they would go and record it. No, that's my break time. You know what that means? It means I gotta stand up and I gotta start doing stretches. Oof. Oof. Oh my god, all of my joints are like cracking. There's a reason that I take these kind of breaks. It's because if I don't, I don't think it would end well for me. I think I mentioned in a previous stream before that I like almost threw my back out working on animations, which is something to be careful of. You want to make sure that you take care of yourself. The bone cracks. Wait, did you hear it? That's funny. That'd be really funny if you heard it. I'm getting old. I'm not even that old. I just am very hypermobile. Which is not good. It does mean that I have, like... Oh, you did? That's really funny. Yeah, no, I just am very hypermobile. I, like... Oh, do I share the story? I think the best example that I could give as to how hypermobile I am is I was one time driving a shopping cart at the grocery store, right? And you know how they have those, like, they got these, like, handles that you can hold on to for, like, you know, like, the cart itself. I had my fingers wrapped around, you know, like this, right? With the cart. And, the cart happens to have a lot of stuff inside of it. And so when you push a cart that's really heavy, it builds up momentum, right? And it had built a lot of momentum, and so I had thought, oh yeah, let me just pull against it with my hands to, you know, like slow the cart down because it was moving a little too fast. Instead of slowing the cart down, every single joint in my fingers of my hand stretched like a slinky in reaction to it. It didn't hurt me, but it was not a very comfortable experience to feel. And that only was possible because of how, like, loose my joints are. It's very weird. I also have, like, double joints in my hand, so if I draw, like, a hand real quick... Wait. If I draw a hand, right, with, like, you know, finger... I'm just gonna do this because it's not very important to draw the rest of it. My thumb, right, this guy right here, most people, when you bend your thumb back, it bends you know, it bends forward a normal amount. But when you bend it back, right? Like it bends forward a normal amount, but when you bend it back, it maybe goes like, I don't know, that far back-ish, more or less. Mine goes this far back. Wait, here, let me draw this more effectively. My thumb, when I bend it backwards, creates a right angle. So my thumb looks kind of, actually that looks broken, sorry, hang on. When I flex my thumb back, it like bends all the way back in like a right angle. And it actually goes further backwards than it does forward for me. I don't know. My joints are super weird, but it also means that they're very crackly. I can do some really cursed things with my hands. I can make it look like my thumb is completely broken. Because of how the joints bend. Anyway, enough of that. Hang on. There we go. Trying to do stuff with my cool guy's hair. But yeah, I have weird stuff with my joints. Actually, that might make a fun video to do someday. Just like a video where I just share some fun facts about how weird my body is. Okay. And something that I really look forward to is when I'm done with this semester, just playing video games and doing stuff with friends. Because I am getting a little tired of doing this kind of stuff all day, every day. play. What is the one game that came out more recently called I think it was called Repo. I know that I want to play that with a bunch of people. My friend Earth to Al, he does live streaming and stuff with people too, and has been playing it a good bit recently. And I've been meaning to play with him because that'd be really fun. That's better. That I know that I want to play with some friends. There's the new Monster Prom game that came out, the Monster Con. That one looks really fun. Yeah, Rippo is fun. I've not played it, but it does look very fun. Monster Con is one that I look forward to playing eventually. Let's see. Monster Hunter. That one also came out recently, and I've been meaning to play with some friends. And who knows? Maybe I'll do some Minecraft. There's a lot of things that I could play games of. I definitely want to look for things I can do with people. Though there are a few games that I just want to get into playing in general and might as well stream. Like, I know that... What was it called? Expedition 33. That game came out recently, and I really want to play it. Who knows? There's a lot of things that I could play. Yeah. There's that. There is also, drawing related stuff that I would love to do. Like, doing Gardic Phone with friends is something I intend on doing this summer a lot. And also just like fun drawing challenges, like someone describes a silly character without context, and we have to figure out how to, well, we have to like try to draw whatever it is that person is describing without knowing what it is. That kind of stuff can be pretty fun. Hmm. That depends on the kind of music I'm in the mood for. However, if you're referring to just music in general, then it would be things like, what would be AJR? I love AJR music. Let's see. There's something called Half Alive. I really like them. Rad Rat! Hello, Rad Rat. Welcome to the stream. I was just talking about favorite musics. So there's like AJR, Half Alive is one that I really like. Imagine Dragons, they're good. And oh, there's a bunch of newer ones that I found. What were they called? Yeah, thank you. I gotta look them up. Let's see. CG5, I like CG5 a lot. Anything from Rebecca Sugar. Rebecca Sugar is definitely like a favorite of mine. Happy Fits, they're really good. Mazie, M-A-Z-I-E, Mazie. Ricky Jamaraz, he's pretty cool. Morgan Clay. Louis Zhao. Oh, Louis Zong's Zhang, I think. That's how you pronounce that. Rebecca Sugar. Caden McKay. He makes really good music. And there we go. Junie and the Hut Friends. They're pretty fun. However, I still think my all-time current favorite musician is Jorge, who makes Epic the Musical. I've been listening to his stuff so much recently, it's insane. Epic the Musical is like probably my favorite actual like musical artist that I listen to. Just to say goodnight. I'll try not tomorrow, but I don't know if I'll get time for a bit. Yeah, definitely if you have the time to listen to all of Epic the Musical, it is really good. It's like in total, I think it's 2 hours and 40 minutes worth of music. So it's a bit of a listen, but it is so good. It's really late here. Probably say goodnight. Try to be there tomorrow. Okay. Rad Rat, I'll probably stream a bit earlier in the morning tomorrow. Like the time that I normally do, which for me is like 10 a.m. Today I did it a little bit later in the day because I wanted to do some other stuff first because time zone stuff is weird. So you can probably catch me at like 10, 11 a.m.-ish time. Listen to a lot of Porter Robinson. Nice. I don't know if I've seen their stuff before. Porter Robinson. Huh. Nice. That's cool. I shall check them out later. I'm always happy to get suggestions for things to like watch or things to listen to. I want to watch this, see how it looks. Oh boy, that's gonna take a sec. I'll let it load for a sec. Interesting. Yeah, I'm putting like all this effort into adding like little bounces and stuff into these frames, and I'm just now realizing it's probably not going to be very visible because of how quickly it goes by. How fast this scene is, I mean. Oh well, I'll still do it. Let's see. Outside of animation, reading, writing. Someday I would love to become an author, like a fantasy book author. I chip away at that whenever I have the time to. It's something that unfortunately I've been sidelining because of college, but this summer I'm hoping that I can get some work done on it. Because I got a book I'm working on. That kind of thing is fun. During the wintertime, I snowboard. That's pretty cool. And, like, more mundane things, like I crochet and different stuff like that. Animation, though, to be honest, and also just drawing in general, is just something I greatly enjoy doing. So, I kind of consider it almost a hobby. Like, I'll spend hours like animating something like this, right? And I'm like, man, I need a break. And so I'll step away, and what I'll end up doing is I will sit down somewhere else in my home, and I will pull out a sketchbook, and I will continue drawing just in another location. So like, it's one of those things where like drawing is like enough of, like, it's absorbed into my life enough that it's like everything from a hobby to an occupation at this point. But yeah, I do have like some hobbies here and there. One hobby that I have been meaning to get back into actually is bookbinding. I don't know if you've ever heard of the YouTube channel Nerdforge. I was talking about this on an earlier stream. Because Nerdforge, she would make like basically like take old books and she would rebind them with like leather bound hardcover, that kind of thing. Or she would make like sketchbooks and stuff, and you would like take paper and you would turn it into like a thing of, well, you would like take paper and you'd like bind it together, and then you would like put the cover on it and stuff. And I followed her videos along, and I actually learned how to bind books. I made 2 books like that before I got distracted by other things and didn't get to pursue it much more, but I might bring that back because that could be kind of a fun hobby to bring back, get into again. That was during like COVID times, so I was definitely looking for something to do. I've definitely dabbled with a fair few things. Yeah. No, that's not right. You can compose music. That's cool. And draw, yeah. I used to play the cello. I actually really wish that I still played the cello. I don't know why I stopped. I've been considering getting my old cello out and relearning how to play, because I do miss that. But composing music, that's really cool. Always wanted to do something like that, because that would be really fun. Is there a certain like genre of music that you like to compose? Any kind of like genre, certain kinds of instruments that you work with? Make game music. Ooh, that's cool. On the piano. Nice. I've actually considered... I really like the idea of, for my channel, maybe I would do this when it gets bigger, but like finding someone that I could commission to make like a theme song for my channel. Because I would have to wait till I'm ideally a lot further along in the stuff that I'm doing, but like I have an actual storyline, like a show that I intend on making. Like my 3 characters, ArtCatDraws, have like specific like character stuff, and I intended on like showifying it where all 3 of them like deal with different stuff, deal with like paranormal stuff around the place that they live. Like literally I have like a premise for it being a show, and if I was to do that, I'd love to have like a theme song that I could work into the videos. this timer goes off, I might take a little... Yeah, I think I'm gonna take another break, because I need to grab something. So I will be back in a couple minutes. Oh, absolutely love making theme songs for my characters. Nice. Honestly, who knows? Maybe... Do you have, like, a sample thing, like a reel or something that I could check out, hear some of the music that you've made, or do you not have one of those things yet? Because if so, I'd love to check it out. Wait, while I wait for that response. Not yet? Alright, that's fine. That's something to have, though. That's something that's worthwhile to have, is like just like some things that when you're like, oh hey, I do music composition like you just said, and people ask, you have like, here's a thing that I can show you. But maybe I should make one. You definitely should make one, because you never know, someone might come along and be like, oh, you do music composition for like video games and like theme songs and stuff, like maybe I could commission you to do something. That'd be cool. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break for the next few minutes, so I will be right back. Oops. Break time. Back soon. Okay, I'll be back in like 5 minutes, because I just need to grab something. I'm back. Yeah, you definitely should have something like that if you can. Like, whether it be like a playlist that you could recommend, it could be like private on YouTube. You have to give them the link, but they can check it out. I've also been meaning to make something similar, but for animation. Like, when chatting with someone, they're like, oh yeah, you're an animator, what kind of stuff do you do? I can be like, here's my reel of what I'm capable of doing. Which, I mean, I guess I could kind of still do that by just showing them my YouTube channel, but it'd be good to have something like specific that you can show people. So How long have I been streaming for? I have been streaming for 2 hours and 40 minutes. Okay. I don't want to stream terribly long today, just because I don't know. Nope, I have to go. Just want to say, nice and warm personality, and that's Richard famous. I'll buy you, Billy. Aw, that's sweet. Thank you. For now, I suppose we have conditional biscuit, so at least there's that. But thank you, I appreciate that. I hope to do many streams in the future, so if you want to catch future ones, I shall see you then. Sorry, I'm like stumbling on my words. Yeah, I'll definitely be streaming tomorrow, probably Monday. I don't know if I will Monday or not, depends on how stressed I get. And once I'm done with the school semester, I have a lot of like actually like really fun streams that I look forward to doing rather than just a bunch of progress streams like this. So who knows? It's nice having you on though. Okay. Longer. Okay. Yeah, of course I'll remember you. Alright, see ya. Okay. Now back to this. Have the hair physics, so that's all that matters here. I'm gonna put a blink here. There we go. Nice. That gives a little bit of life to the character. Okay, I have been streaming for almost 3 hours at the moment. I think I'm like trying to figure out, I might not go for much longer, and then I'll get something to eat, and then I might either I'll stream again later tonight for me, or I might just save it and stream more tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I can do like an all-day stream with like breaks. But I could take like longer breaks or something. I don't know. I might end it here actually for tonight, just because I'm getting a bit tired and a bit hungry. because I haven't eaten very much today. But it has been fun, a very fun stream, hanging out, very chill. And I will definitely continue working on this and streaming it tomorrow and probably Monday. So for anyone still in there, I shall see you all tomorrow or sometime in the future. All right. I'm a bit tired, so bye-bye.